Ladies and gentlemen, welcome inside the Taeler Town Trade Center. This is your Clash Wrestling SLAMMA JAMMA post show. Matt Bishop alongside Professor Priest, and we just saw one heck of a night of action here inside the Trade Center, Professor.
Oh, you know, what better way to kick off the summer? There's only one way, the right way, the only way, the Clash way, with SLAMMA JAMMA, kicking off everybody's summer. You can't ask for a better time coming out here, Taeler Town Trade Center. I mean, Bishop, we had not one, not two, not three, not four. We had 5 matches that arguably could be match of the night. It was
absolutely
a competitive night, high octane action, great stuff. I loved every second of it.
Professor, like you said, incredible night here. The main event, though, that one's going to get my vote for match of the night. Dragon Greed retains his Clash championship, beating Marion Fontaine with the powerbomb, but it was not without a large struggle, Professors. Marion Fontaine, you could make an argument that he should be the Clash champion right now, as he had Dragon Greed's shoulders on the mat for more than 15 seconds, except the referee had been taken out of commission. I mean, Marion Fontaine got robbed tonight.
At the end of the day, what's the record book going to say? Dragon Greed with a W next to his name, because he won the match fair and square. He pinned his shoulders 1, 2, 3 to the mat, Bishop. You saw it, I saw it, all the fans here in attendance saw it. There's no doubt about it. Marion Fontaine was a game opponent for Dragon.
Absolutely.
It was a great match. Fontaine very well could have been able to pull out the victory and become the champion, but he didn't. Dragon Greed did, and he is still the heavyweight champion of Clash and the ruler.
I mean, you're correct, and this has been one heck of a run here for Dragon Greed. And now I have to ask you, Professor, what's next for Dragon Greed? Where do you think his next challenge is coming from? I think there's probably one pretty obvious choice right now.
I'll tell you where it's coming from. The obvious choice is the winner of the All-Out War match.
That could be a potential, and that could be you, from what I understand.
You're damn right, Mr. Bishop. It could be me. It very well could be. And I'll be willing to say that it will be me. You don't sell me short just because I'm old and I'm bald and I'm fat. I'm going to go in the ring and I'm going to fight because I have a dream. And I want to be successful. And to get there, I got to go after the Clash Heavyweight Championship. I said to these people, I can't stress it enough. I'm excited. I'm going to take this thing seriously. I'm going to train harder than I ever have. And All-Out War match, that's not going to be me. It's an open, invitational, any man that wants to put his name in the hat with a wrestling license, a Clash wrestling license, mind you, he is more than welcome to join the fray. We could have 8. We could have 18, 28, 38, 48. Bring them all on. I'm going to stand tall.
Hey, you. Can you get me a barf bag, please? I'm going to need one after that. What, are you going to start posting inspirational quotes on your Instagram now?
Yes.
So you have an Instagram now. I just tied you down to that. You see
I'm going to document my training, Mr. Bishop.
Oh, my God. Well, that should be a real doozy. All right, well, another man who has his hat in the ring here is Elk, and he defeated Evan Craig tonight. I don't know what Evan Craig was thinking that he could take on the caveman, and it did not end well for Evan Craig.
You know what? Arrogance is a powerful thing. Evan Craig has a lot of it hanging out with Dragon. When you've got the riches of that Dragon Greed and you hang out with that, you're going to be a confident man, and why not? Getting in the ring, mixing it up. He's a tough guy. He's now eligible to throw his name in the All-Out War hat.
I am too.
Imagine if Evan Craig wins All-Out War and has to face Dragon Greed. Elk is a Triple Crown Cup winner. Good for Elk. I happen to respect Elk quite a bit, to be honest with you.
Long history.
He's got to win All-Out War if he wants his shot.
Absolutely. Also tonight, Taeler Hendrix successful against Allysin K, and this was a very heated match, Professor, and I think that when you came in, you said, okay, this is going to be a very competitive bout, but things got a little testy between these two.
Very much so. I mean, this isn't the first time these ladies met. These ladies met in, back in Divided We Fall, I believe it was, and they had a hard-hitting, competitive contest there, but Allysin K, just looked a little bit out of her comfort zone against Taeler Hendrix. She had that leg injury. There was a lot of mind games going on. There was. I mean, Taeler Hendrix had her in the palm of her hand. The leg injury definitely played a factor through the majority of the match, but I don't know. Allysin K just seemed a little off her game. I don't know if it was a return to home. I mean, this is only the second match she's had in the state of Michigan, her hometown, in the last 5 years, so that could have been it. Hometown jitters.
Well, regardless, I'm sure we will see those two back here in Clash Wrestling in the near future.
And I mean, you got to see two ladies kiss.
It's true. It's like what happens when you go home. Anyway, folks, July 25th, Big League Brews, Clash Wrestling, a free show. Mick Foley will be there. You'll be there too, I'm sure. And then, Professor, we have the All Out War show coming up in August right here at the Taylortown Trade Center. Tickets available now at clashwrestling.com. And there might be, Professor, I think you're going to be paying to be in the All Out War match instead of Clash Wrestling paying you.
Well, you know what? I'll be in it, but I'll tell you who else will be in it, the Clash.
That's true. And the Clash tonight, I think they might have gotten a little too big for their britches. They've
made a lot of enemies.
They have.
They have run roughshod over Clash Wrestling as a 5-man unit. They ran into a buzzsaw tonight. I mean, you got Gavin Quinn hot on their tails. He wants Junetime Miller. The challenge has been laid. He's got to go through every single member of the Clash. He went through Jack Fawn tonight. Who knows who the Clash is going to throw in his way next? But they ran into a little bit of a competition. They've got 4 other men that want to whip their behinds, and they did. Maserati Rick, Midnight Society representation here tonight.
Yep.
Looked great. Justin Main looked great. We got 2 new young cats in town. They look great. The Clash, they may not be the strong entity we thought they once were.
I agree with you on that. And Maserati Rick pinning both Tommy Tresnick and Cameron Sky here tonight in the elimination match to take that one home. Absolutely fantastic performance there. Professor, that's going to wrap it up for tonight. Your final thoughts on SLAMMA JAMMA.
My final thoughts on SLAMMA JAMMA are be at Big League Brews July 25th. Meet Mick Foley, enjoy a free Clash show, and get your butts back here at the Taylortown Trade Center August 22nd. 2 doozy events coming up here soon. So for Professor Priest, I'm Matt Bishop. This has been the Clash Wrestling SLAMMA JAMMA post show. We'll see you at Big League Brews July 25th. Goodbye, everybody.